Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and all week long I have been taking a look at the Legacy Collection Mighty Morphin Power Ranger figures. Now I've already taken a look at the red, green, pink, and black Rangers, and now I'll be taking a look at the Yellow Ranger. Now taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging. We can see that it says Saban's Power Rangers at the top, and on the left, an image of the Yellow Ranger with yellow lightning in the background. And just above that, we can see that it comes with a piece of the Build-A-Megazord. And on the bottom right, we can see that it says Legacy Collection Yellow Ranger. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the Build-A-Megazord figure in the center, with yellow lightning in the background. And at the bottom, all the other figures from this wave. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is the Yellow Ranger out of the box. And man, I am so stoked that I'm really rounding out this team. I absolutely love the Yellow Ranger, and I think this is overall a pretty cool figure, but does lack in certain things like accessories that we've seen with all the other figures from this line. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. Now the Yellow Ranger only comes with 3 accessories. Starting off, she comes with the right leg for the Build-A-Megazord, a power stick, and a holster for the power stick. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Yellow Ranger. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Yellow Ranger. Now, I do like this figure, as I've pretty much liked all the figures just from this whole line. They do have their own real good things about them, but they do come with faults as well. And this figure is really no different. Now the paint apps and whatnot all look really good. I do like the yellows used for the entire figure. All came out really clean. I like the boots and the gloves and whatnot too. All the diamonds came out painted really good. Same thing on the upper torso. The white diamond came out really nice. Like all of that. Again, although most of these pieces that you see yellow are actually molded in that yellow, and those all look pretty good. Just like the Pink Ranger, she is pretty voluptuous as far as her breasts go, but so that's pretty cool. These aren't really supposed to be, I guess, show accurate, but just kind of like their own, almost like superhero comic book, body bucks, on their own take, I guess. The Morpher does look good, as usual. I do like the way the morphers are done on a lot of these figures. We can see the saber-toothed tiger right in there. I think that came out really clean. I like that a lot. One thing I did notice right away, she has a white belt, which is good. That's the way it should be. Now, for some reason, we have the Pink Ranger over here, and she got a silver belt. You can see that, so I don't know why they do stuff like this. I've always had problems like this when it comes to like Bandai stuff or Bandai America stuff. It's just these little things that they do. I don't get it. I don't understand why they do that. It should be white, not this weird silver, which is really odd. So I'm really glad they went back to the white belts, which is pretty cool. The helmet looks really good for the most part. You see the silvers and whatnot for the mouthpiece, and the teeth for the saber-toothed tiger, and the nose. You got the black eyes, pretty nicely sculpted and whatnot. The one thing I will complain about the helmet, it looks too rounded. I think that's because of the cat ears you're supposed to have right here. Those aren't as pointed and defined as they should be. So when you look at the helmet, it just kind of comes off a little too round, and that just kind of doesn't really look right. If I bring in the Figuarts version real quick, you can kind of see how pointed more the ears are when compared to the standard figure. So this is a little more accurate, and this is just a little too round for me. But it doesn't look terrible, but that's just something I didn't notice. Now, as far as accessories go, just like all the other figures, she does come with a little power stick. She can hold it in the one hand or any hand. And again, just very upsetting that we don't get any other accessories. I just don't understand again why they did that. It's ridiculous to me, honestly. I can't stand the fact that they did that. It's just very, very odd. Now, I figured, like the Black Ranger, how we could use the Figure Arts weapon. Here's the power daggers from the Figure Arts Yellow Ranger. See if she can hold these. And she can hold them for the most part. And as far as the size go, I think they look pretty good. But she doesn't get a tight grip at all. I mean, you can kind of just see how easy it is for me to put in there, and they just dangle and whatnot. So if you pose them around with those of you want to, I think they'll actually look pretty good. Now the only other accessory is the, I guess, Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord leg right here for the Build a Megazord, which we'll take a look at later when we actually build the Megazord. So for the most part, it all looks really, really cool. It does have that weird zigzag kind of cut right here, like the Pink Ranger did in the back too. How this it's just awkward. I don't know why they need to keep it like flat or straight or rounded. So just again, kind of odd. So let's take a look at articulation now. So the head does go all the way up and down, and then turns side to side just like that. Shoulders go all the way up and down and out pretty far. We get a bicep swivel. Just like the Pink Ranger, we do get a single bend at the elbow. We get a glove cut. The hands are on those ball joints, so the wrists, so they go hinge up and down just like that, as well as rotate. The upper torso piece is on a ball joint, and it can roll around very, very well. So you get a lot of motion there, crunches back and forth, pivots side to side, and turns left and right. And then we do get, yeah, no waist cut, sorry. But one thing I will notice, you see some gapping in there, pops right off, which is really weird. And I noticed that with the Pink Ranger. If you see my Pink Ranger review, it just kind of popped off of me accidentally. Yeah, look how easy that is. So technically, you can technically just switch the torsos if you really wanted to, which is kind of weird, but I mean, you can do it if you really wanted to for whatever reason. Just, it's something random that I kind of noticed, which I thought was pretty funny. So yeah, there's that. So since she does not have a skirt like the Pink Ranger, she does get a lot more motion in the legs, so her thigh joints can kick all the way up about that far. Back about not so much really. She can do the splits very, very well, which looks really, really good. Like that quite a bit. She can kick forward and back. I already checked that. Thigh cut in there, rotates left and right. Double jointed knees, which again work very, very well. Get a boot cut, rotates left and right, and a ratcheted ankle joint that holds you point the toe up and down, as well as a really good ankle rocker. So overall, I think I like this one a little bit better than the Pink Ranger as far as the females go, mostly because you get more motion with the legs, because she doesn't have that really hard skirt piece. My only real flaws again is just the lack of accessories, and to be honest, the rounded helmet, those ears should be a lot more defined. So other than that, I think she's a really good Yellow Ranger figure.
So for a quick size comparison, here she is sitting next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Yellow Ranger comparison, here she is sitting next to a vintage Yellow Ranger and an SH Figure Arts Yellow Ranger. And for even more Power Rangers comparison, here she is sitting next to the red, black, pink, and green Legacy Collection figures that I've already previously reviewed. And just for fun, here she is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys. My review of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Collection, Yellow Ranger. Now overall, I really do like this figure. I like her a lot more than the Pink Ranger because of the lack of the skirt. She's got great articulation, for the most part a great sculpt and paint, but she really does lack accessories. But posing her with those SH Figure Arts accessories makes her look awesome, and I couldn't be prouder to have her in my collection. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.